Hey YouTube, it's the next episode of Hopes and Predictions, and today I'm actually going to talk about hope, kind of, in a strange discussion about gamer stereotypes and stuff. So, I just got invited last night to do a Star Trek campaign, possibly, with an old group of friends, actually, the first people I ever roleplayed with. And I'm excited about this, right? And last night I heard the news and I was like, well, let me check my schedule and transportation. We actually talked through about that. Um, I'm sitting here thinking the whole time, oh man, I want to play medical officer. I love medical officers. I play a medical officer on Star Trek Online or science officer, which they might as well just call them medical officers. Um, and I'm excited. I want to play medical officer, and I figured the races I wanted to play. I want to play a joint trill because with my situation, it kind of gives me this huge respect for Trill, I guess. You know, so I'm discussing about the game and about the possibilities with the GM. And if you're watching this, I am terribly sorry about the story. I just think it's kind of a funny, quirky story. Um, and he informs me that there's already a Trill in the group, which is like, okay, whatever. I'll just play something else. But I wouldn't be allowed to play around with them because it's a Federation thing and Romulan Federation. Sorry. My favorite races don't get along with the Federations usually, so Romulan, uh, and Cardassian stuff. But anyways, so we're discussing, and he's like, "Well, we got two characters or two classes we do need. We need an engineer and we need a medical officer." I'm like, "Cool. I want to play a medical officer. I can play engineer too, but I want to play a medical officer." And he's like, "Well, so and so is playing this, so he's got the engineer covered. Why don't you play the medical officer?" I laughed because, yeah, I was excited. I wanted to play medical officer. Then I got thinking about it. It's like, this is the first time I've role played with them since high school. This is the first time I've even thought of role playing with them since I've come out. And they're mitigating me to playing the healer. Yes, I know. I wanted to play the medical officer, but then it's like, oh my god, I'm the girl getting asked to play the healer. Now, for those of you who don't do a lot of role playing, there's a stereotype out there that when there's not many girls in the group, a lot of times they play the healer. You know, a lot of times they get asked to play the healer. Like I've been in groups where there's a girl in the group who's always played with the same group, and she always plays the cleric or the druid. It's just a stereotype in gaming. And I don't think they actually meant this, but I had to laugh so hard about this because it was like, well, yay, and they're actually pretty supportive people, but so I just thought that was kind of funny that here I am, kind of like I was excited to be able to do the medical, and I was like, well, now I kind of don't want to do the medical officer. Not that I don't want to do the medical officer, I still do. It's just because of everything. I don't know. I thought it was fun. But on that also, I asked them about, how to show up because I still go around guy mode every once in a while. And these are people who, a lot of them haven't seen me since high school off of Facebook, so I'm like, oh crap. The GM was very nice about it, and I have to give him mad props about that. So, well, I asked everyone to see what's comfortable, because I did ask, and it's like, I'll ask you what everyone's comfortable. Just understand, we still have the same humor we had back in the day, so don't take offense to anything we say. I was like, oh, I would expect it. In fact, I'm going to joke about stuff probably when I go into the game at my own expense, not to hurt myself, not to kind of numb things, but because it's funny, how they joke, it is hilarious. I'm not saying joke with everyone, because some of us might not want to be joked with, but, these are people I knew since high school, since middle school, and You know, that this is going to take some getting used to, and all of them accept me. It's going to be a fun experience. Now, to get to the part where this is a hope thing, I guess it's all this roundabout talking. The hope thing is kind of on my part, you know, being seen as a girl in a gaming group. Now, I'm kind of stressed out because I have yet to walk into a gaming store as a woman. I hate to admit, I've been everywhere else. I work as a woman. I live as a woman. I have yet to go into a gaming store as a woman because I am terrified. And we might be playing at the gaming store. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But my hopes is that how much they've accepted me, the people at the gaming store can. And that people look at beyond the fact of what sex I was born with and look at my gender. So, you know, that's how it kind of ties in with the whole kind of a funny little story that actually just happened today. And our topic for the day. Alright, thank you.